Okay, seriously intense stuff. We are in the nail-biting decider here of this semi-final. It's on 16-bit, slightly older map. Yeah, 16-bit, quite a nice map. Don't mind a bit of 16-bit. You've got, if you've not seen this map before, you've got a kind of, I call them a pocket expansion, which is basically an area that you can expand to, where the only sort of ground access to it is through your main base. So that expo at the back lends this map really well to sort of macroing up into a several base setup. For me personally, I like to do what Ollie's doing and wall off down the front as per normal. Take this as my second and keep the sort of one at the back for my third. Always a good idea to have a pylon or something down here just to make sure your opponent doesn't try and drop units in there and catch you out. So Matticus walling off at the front here, single gas coming. Nothing very telling so far from either player. It's Forge first from Ollie, and that is I'm going to say bizarre. I'm also a little concerned that that Forge might be blocking where his Nexus needs to go. I'm pretty sure the gateway definitely is. I don't think he can build a Nexus there. Either he has got some serious precision and he is totally going to build a Nexus there, but I don't think he can. The reason I'm confused by this Forge first is the only reason you would do that is if you're about to do a cannon rush, and there's no worker on the other side of the map that can do that. Matticus is going for the same build that we've previously seen, and you know, I don't know, I'd like to see him mix it up a bit. Or at the very least throw in some additional tech to it, so that you know, maybe do it as some early pressure rather than an absolute shitter bust. You know, so tech out of it, produce some units from these three by all means, send them across the map by all means, but have a plan to continue the game after that, rather than just a kind of all or nothing. So yeah, there's no way you're fitting a Nexus there. I don't really know what Ollie's doing here. These are ominous signs from the Protoss player. So there's no side core in sight either. He's built, you know, two cannons. Here comes the side core. It's a little bit, you know, we're at 2.5 minutes, and there's no expo. I'm not really sure what I'm seeing. These are going to come down. He's sure, isn't he supply blocked yet? Yeah, he is. Randomly scattered pylons. I strongly disagree with those pylons as well. You know, if Matticus sticks to form and a bunch of Marine Marauder shows up at this location, all they've got to do is step forward, focused on this one pylon, and none of your gateways work, none of your cannons work, you're dead. So the army supply greatly in favour of Matticus. He is going to move out as he has done before. Not sure why he's shooting his own barracks. I think that was an error. So off they go, marching across the map. Has stopped worker production. No sign of planning to expand. No sign of any plan to produce additional tech. He is just going to be holding down the button on these. Hasn't actually set a rally point, and that would be a useful thing for him to do. Just set the rally point from these onto a unit. This worker is going to come in and is going to see this. These are on a move command. They pick this off. Now, depending on what Ollie thinks, if he's seen that, he might think these are the only units on the map. The worker was picked off before it got to see whether there was a base there. Even if there is a base there, that's no guarantee of anything. So if Ollie recognizes what's going on here, he can pick off this pylon and win. It doesn't look like he has done that, but I think he just wins anyway. It just doesn't matter. There's just nothing here. The two zealots now come out and actually are going to see this off. What am I even watching? No, surely not. Really? You're just in range at the cannon? What is happening? Crimes against StarCraft. What's happening here? What am I watching? Pull it back. Pull the Marauder back, please. Oh God. But yeah, you know, still Matticus can just step forward now and snipe this one pylon. That's all he's got to do. This game's over. Just one pylon. It has 200 health, 200 shields. That's all he's got to shoot. Ignore that. The shield battery will heal a cannon. A shield battery will not heal a pylon unless it's told to. Shield batteries only automatically heal fighting things. I don't know what he's running from. There's nothing here. So that's a photon cannon. Ignore it. Just please kill the pylon. This is killing me. This isn't killing any sort of pylon. This is awkward, isn't it? Literally awkward. Ollie, you know, isn't necessarily in better shape than Matticus if he fends this off, because he doesn't have an expo either, having built a gateway where his nexus should be. Look, he's pinted the GG. I didn't actually get to see who pinted. Oh, I suppose it must have been Ollie, because Matticus didn't have any workers with him. Is it a GG? Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's get an upgrade. Let's, you know, why not? We won't bother with any tech. We won't bother with any additional pylons. Let's just crank out a +1 attack. What's happening? Please, somebody help. Are there any upgrades for Matticus? Has he even got combat shield? He hasn't. He's got nothing. What? Somebody please help me. If he doesn't kill this pylon, I'm actually just going to shit the bed. Come on, please. Someone. Oh, no. Please make it stop. Right, okay. So some of these zealots getting shot, that is good. The shield battery's pretty much out of energy. It is, in fact. So, you know, now that you've seen how well shield batteries work, Ollie, I don't know why you wouldn't build another 3. And please build some more pylons, please. Oh, help. I think there's just going to be 2. You know, the Terran numbers are still coming across the map. Ollie's insisting on building zealots, which don't really do that well against marauders. Oh, please, just take out this pylon. Come on, no, the pylon, please. Oh, make it stop. This is painful. I might have to turn this off. Okay, Matthew Searle, is it? Yes, it is. It very much is. As soon as this pen is over, I think it very much is. I think that's my invite to go and play 2v2. So finally the pylon goes down, but by now, look, Ollie's built all this stuff up here. If that pylon had just been shot, it's just, oh, it hurts. It's causing me physical pain. You know, there's too much here. This worker is going to get a kill on the Marine, and does. That is fantastic. Yeesh. Still no sign of an expo or anything from Matticus. No command center, no additional tech. Just holding down that Marine button, sending them in. But he's got it. I think he's got it. All the workers are dead. So the income for Ollie is going to die off pretty sharpish here. And as it does so, his ability to make units is going to disappear. I think this pylon goes next, and then he has 0 ability to make any units. What is that building? It is a pylon, but it's never going to finish. It is surely going to be GG. I never did the best of 5-bit. I never did the 2-all. It looks like Matticus is going to be our first finalist in the EMS. Whelp! Goodness me. Doesn't Whelp have an H in it? Whelp. I don't know. Anyway, GG well played is called. Was it well played? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I've just seen. That was the culmination of the games, and it was the most awkward. I mean, hold on. Who does this? Just build a gateway in your own natural. And that Artosis pylon was killing me, man. It was killing me. Okay, no upgrades, just Marines. Off you pop. You'll be fine. No expo, nothing. Anyway, there it is. Matticus goes through with a 3-2 win over Ollie, and is our first finalist in the EMS 2019-2020 StarCraft Novice Championships. He is one step closer to getting his name etched on that desirable shield. Hopefully Chayton and Ewan get their act together and play the remainder of their games very, very soon. And as soon as I get those, I will cast them. GG.